Man,
A long, brief intermission.
This technology should have fooled. Like that's
Shit,
I was telling Jordan, man, I was like, shit, we over here talking about this technology. That shit hurt us. It said, okay, that's how y'all feel. Okay, bet.
That shit definitely fucked that shit up, though.
Nah, for real, we got a tech, but you know what I'm saying. We got
That's cool.
everything.
We got hacked.
You know what I'm saying.
Hacked
We got
hacked that 100K. Hacked that 100K followers.
But shit, we back at it, man.
But
We
it's
got
cool,
everything straightened out. Hopefully we be alright this time.
Yeah.
But hell,
But shit,
where
what
we
we
leave
talking
off?
about? We was talking about cause I started going on that damn rant.
Talking about
Talking about just real life. Like why we so afraid of real life? It seemed like why is it that why are people even creating these things to take us farther away from real life, to detach us from real life and put us in these fake virtual worlds? Like why are we doing that? And why is it so appealing to us like that?
Because regular life sucks. It's boring.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, you're right. But
This shit is dope.
For a lot of people, you know, I guess they can't do the shit what they want to do. Like, you gotta think with the introduction of like virtual reality and like certain things like that, it was just allow like, you know, more access to just do more shit, I guess, more freely. You might be able to do certain shit that you wouldn't be able to do in like, you know, this body, you know.
That means you don't need to be doing this shit. That's really what it means.
Necessarily though. Cause like I say all the time, I just want to fly.
I knew you was finna say that shit.
I just want to fly,
cause
I can't do that in this body, fool.
You can't do it. It's not no way. You don't need to. You don't need to be fucking flying. Sit your ass down and walk on the motherfucking ground, bro.
Nigga, that's that slave mentality.
You don't need what you need. Your body can't do it. You physically, it's not even possible. So that's not a slave mentality.
Nah, niggas be levitating.
Niggas ain't levitating, bro.
Niggas be levitating, bro.
What, walking on water?
Niggas do that too.
Niggas ain't walking on water, bro. That shit a myth.
Niggas was doing that shit on Naruto. You gotta
bro,
focus.
It's a
gotta focus the chakras to your feet.
Yeah, because the niggas anime characters.
Focus the chakras to your feet to where you light.
Is there anybody in real life who really did it?
I don't know.
That shit fake.
Not that I know of. Nah, hey.
Do you think
you seen that video where that nigga sliding across that water? He coming across that slide. That nigga it's like a water slide.
Oh yeah, nigga just skid on top of the water.
That nigga slid clear across that water.
But water slides always do that though. Like you go to Hurricane Harbor and you go on one of them slides, man, you're gonna go on top of the water for a while, then you're gonna go down. I've done that before plenty of times. Like that motherfucker got you coming at a fast ass velocity or some speed, you gonna come at that motherfucker, you gonna sit on top, you gonna skid on top of that motherfucker, then you gonna sink down. Just like skipping a rock or some shit.
Right.
But
exactly.
But but what we was talking about, like as far as like real life, I think that's because I feel like people we're so afraid of dealing with the life that we have, that we've been chosen. Like people want to alter their lives, and like social media is a perfect example of like kind of being afraid of real life.
Yeah. When
people have to sign out of their Instagram and go to sleep and be in that darkness by themselves, bro, that scares them. Like it's real. Like you literally have your own. Imagine you have 1 million people following you on Instagram. You'll walk outside, don't nobody know you. It's girls and dudes who have 1 million followers on Instagram. They stay in some little apartment complex or wherever they stay in their little hometown or whatever.
Oh, your followers ain't even in your city.
They're not even in your city. And then if they even do see you, they probably don't even fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
They probably will be disappointed because it's just because it's like a false. You know, you're just showing pictures and you just showing your happy moments. Like that's why I said that's one thing I want to try too though. I want to start just showing like the bad, not bad times, but like the down times, instead of just always showing when I'm successful on social media. Yeah. Like show niggas when you kind of going through it. You know what I mean? Like let them know like, hey, I'm kind of struggling right now, but I'm working towards something, so it's gonna be on the come up.
Right.
But I just be feeling like people naturally know that, but they don't. Like people will see me back from school, they be like, bro, I see you doing your thing, bro. I'm like, nigga, doing what? Nigga, I'm not doing shit. But I actually am. I'm in the process of doing stuff, whatever. But like we was talking about last time, those highs and those lows. But you gotta show people that struggle, because if not, they'll really think that life is always supposed to be on the incline and everything's gonna always go good. But it's not like that.
Right.
Like. Right. That's why I say, we can't be afraid of real life, bro. You just gotta dive in this shit, just like learn how to swim. Nigga, you just gotta jump in the motherfucking pool. Like, stop being so fucking afraid of real life, bro. What the fuck you scared of? And I get it, it's certain bad things out there happening, to people, but like we was talking about earlier, you gotta deal with it, bro. Because if not, that shit just hunt you forever. And this other thing that you think is gonna substitute for real life is not gonna work. Because that's gonna bring out other demons too. So we gotta, bro. We gotta. It's bro. Life is fun, bro.
Real
it's
shit.
A choice. You kind of have a choice at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it's fun, bro.
Cause the way I look at it is like I say, being that you know, you might be more, you know what I'm saying, accessible to do certain things through, I guess, technology and you know what I'm saying, these certain advances or whatever. I don't know. I guess it just makes shit more, like I say, just more accessible, more possible. I don't know, cause you know we have certain limitations here, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the things that we limited to here aren't like real limitations. Like I guess like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, there like a lot of the shit. Like I say, I don't know. I guess that's just me speaking for, like I say, me personally, because I always believe that, you know what I'm saying, the superhuman abilities and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe in magic, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit.
But we have to realize, I think that's like the human.
So I guess it's kind of like disappointing. I guess it's like disappointing not being able to do certain shit.
That's
so
human
like,
arrogance, though. I think
that's. I don't know. Is it really though?
Yeah, it's like, it's like a cow mad that he can't drive a car or some shit. Imagine a cow looking like, bro, why the fuck I can't fucking drive a car? Why can't I go in the kitchen?
Who says that cow can't drive a car though?
It might can if you train it somehow, but I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like a cow being mad that he can't fly. You can't be you. It's certain things that we can't do, but the human arrogance is no. We just gonna create it and we can do it.
Well, if that's the case, I fuck with it. I fuck with that arrogance, nigga. I ain't for no limitations. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, it's just natural. We're not superhuman like we really think we are. We just a part of the. We just a part of the cycle, bro.
I beg to
go watch Lion King. You gotta go watch Lion King though. See, that's what they got me on that circle of life.
Oh, what's up? Oh yeah.
That's what that's talking about Lion King. Like, I got a little trick I'm playing on people with the Lion King too though. I got people thinking it's a plot twist.
It's nature. Is it like different from the original Lion King in any way, or is it?
Hey, you gotta go see it for yourself, bro. Nah, it's the exact same shit.
Yeah.
It's Lion King is hilarious. I was in the movie watching it last night, and in the middle of the movie, I was like, bro, this is stupid. I said I literally got so excited to go watch a movie that I already seen already.
Yeah.
It's like them doing Friday again, but it's the exact Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, what's the point of this?
With some different graphics.
It's not they ain't doing no plot twist. Then it come from a different narrative. But it's just, I think it's just people just reliving their past, and it kind of brought us back to that childhood memories, like the good times. Like, damn, I remember when I was a kid and I was at my mama's house watching it, or I was a little bit kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With my cousins or whatever.
Refreshing.
Yeah, it's just refreshing or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? And introducing it to
I was mad as hell at them little ass kids. I was mad at the people who brought their kids to the movies though.
Wow.
Cause bro, fucking kids crying and shit at movies and shit. I'm like, my nigga, I'm trying to see my nigga Mufasa put in some work, bro. And like these goddamn kids crying and shit. Yeah, I'm like, bro, take your damn kids out of here. This is Lion King. They wasn't born during this time. This ain't for them. This ain't for them, bro. This for adults.
You probably cried the first time you seen that shit too.
I never cried watching Lion King. Never cried. I was sad and I was like, that's fucked up. The cartoon was more dramatic than the new one to me.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like the cartoon seemed so dramatic. This one, it was like, damn, he did kill Mufasa, but it wasn't as.
You know why? Because it was live. I mean, it was like, you know what I'm saying, live action. You know what I'm saying, that type of animation. Yeah, and with graphic animation.
It wasn't all the colors involved.
Yeah, you
and
can do more shit. It's more advanced. It gives more possibilities to really encompass the emotion behind it, and you know what I'm saying, what you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, what you're trying to display.
I guess so. So
it's going back to what we were saying earlier. It's like that's the reason behind that shit, bro. It just opens them gates. Just open them gates, bro.
Y'all niggas keep opening them gates. Keep opening them gates, bro. It's gates that have been opened that have fucked some people up that we don't know about yet.
Yeah, of course.
So keep opening them gates up. It's gonna fuck the masses up.
Hey, you can't be scared though. You can't be scared.
No, it's not being scared. It's just like
okay,
I'm not gonna be the test dummy, so they gonna have test dummies out there to do it. That's what it is. I'm just like, hey, send some motherfuckers to go out there and test it. Yeah. How is it? Okay, it turned out bad. Okay, cool. It turned out good. All right, give me that shit. I'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
So, we really the test dummies to this social media shit. We the test dummies to this new technology. It was never. It hasn't.
Every generation be a test dummy to something.
In some type of form.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but.
Bro, I ain't watched The Lion King till like I was like in high school. I just watched that bitch like a few years ago. Hell yeah.
Damn. Your ass was watching. What was your ass watching?
I think it was like 2014 when I seen that movie. Like maybe 2015 or something like that.
God damn.
So I seen that hoe kind of late.
Let me pull up this thing.
When I finally seen it though, I was like, damn, okay.
Nah. It got like a deeper meaning to it. Yeah. And I was kind of realizing that because it was talking about like the circle of life. Mm-hmm. And like literally, because he was like, I like the way they did it though. He was like, don't we eat the antelope, whatever those little deer looking things is? And he was like, yes, we do. But he was like, it's a circle of life thing. He was like, we'll eat them, and then they eat the grass. And he was like, when we die,
we return to the grass.
Yes,
fertilize.
We fertilize the nutritious grass. We turn to the grass. They eating the grass. Yeah. Then it's just that complete circle.
Yeah.
And so with his brother Scar was just acting
trying
like
to break that shit.
Break the whole fucking cycle. Wipe out
Scar is Satan, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Wipe out all natural resources, basically. Basically, what we doing today. Wiping out all natural resources. We taking out the oil out the ground.
Trying to just overthrow some shit.
We cutting out all the grass, fucking up all the oxygen, and we not allowing. Human beings are fucking up everything. That's basically we basically Scar and Lion King human beings, bro. We literally just wiping out and decimating.
Nah, if anything,
the entire thing. I'm telling you,
that's the government. The government is Scar.
I'm saying, the government. We the people.
We the pride. We the people.
We the people. We gotta fucking. You either gotta talk.
I'm saying the people who being oppressed.
Yeah, it's only so much.
You know what I'm saying,
it's either like rise up or just shut the fuck up and let shit keep happening. Bad, I guess.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man. Like I say, I ain't mad at it though, bro. Like I say, if this is what people gotta do, because honestly, fam, everybody, like you say, everybody not gonna. Well, I don't know if we said that, but everybody not gonna be able to just, you know what I'm saying, do certain shit. Like me, I don't consider myself one of them people. I'm not no nigga that's finna depend on technology to, you know what I'm saying, advance me. That's why I'm into my, you know what I'm saying, my spirituality like I am, because I'm trying to develop that shit for myself.
Yeah.
When I talk about building up my spaceship, that's what I'm talking about. It's basically like,
because you could check out if you want to. You could check out from the technology and all this if you really want to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
You have a choice to tap into all of these things that they're giving us. You choose to do it. We choose to do it.
Yeah,
you can choose to just not.
The technology, like I say, it just makes it possible here. You know what I'm saying, on Earth. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. It's kind of like bringing that shit down here. And really, that's how we've been doing like this whole time. It's like everything that's been created, you know what I'm saying, came from somewhere. You gotta think that must have already existed for us to even came up with that idea. Like, I look at life as like one big video game, bro, basically.
That's true.
Like, even with the introduction of virtual reality, well, like I say, well, I ain't gonna say the introduction, but because we ain't got to that point yet. I mean, we've had virtual reality on, you know what I'm saying, minor levels and shit, like as far as video games and shit, but I'm talking about as far as like actually stepping into another reality to where, you know what I'm saying, like you're gonna be able to like just do shit whatever you want to on your own wheels type shit. Like,
have you seen that point. Have you seen that movie Ready Player One?
Yeah, just like that.
That shit fire. That's a fire ass movie.
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, go watch the movie. It's basically like that.
But yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like we doing this shit. It's basically just recreating, you know what I'm saying, what we already doing, just on a smaller level. Just, you know what I'm saying, here. Just bringing shit from, I guess, like the esoteric realm and just bringing it down here to where it's accessible to us, like on this earth plane, on this physical dimension.
Because, like, we look at, I don't know if we talked about it last time, but how we look at ourselves like we so advanced, more advanced than any other human species that have came before us and all of that. But like, it's I believe from like research and stuff that there was already a super advanced humans before us already, but something happened.
That's what I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's been certain proofs.
What we say? They still ain't figured out how they built them damn pyramids.
That's what I'm saying. You still haven't figured out how they built the pyramids. No, nobody. Hey, people, no, nobody can pull those big ass blocks. It wasn't possible unless it was giants. Hey,
how they do that?
But and then also like how they knew about. So they find certain scriptures and like these different like sculptures and stuff that literally was drawing out our solar system.
Yeah. And
planets that you can't see from the natural naked eye.
Right.
And they didn't, so-called, from what we know, they didn't have the technology then, but they obviously had something. It was knowledge. So it's really a complete circle, and I really think what it is on Earth, bro, it literally just keep rotating. Like we go all the way high up, and it's super advanced. Yep. Something mysterious happens. Mm-hmm. Might be a big ass asteroid that just hit us every 1,000 years.
Yeah, you head on.
Bam, wipe us out. Then we start all the way over again. And I really feel like it's just us playing this game of trying to like, okay, when are y'all gonna figure out this Earth?
Yeah, you get it.
Hey, I don't know. That's just for a whole bunch of research I've been seeing, bro. Yeah, and just me watching a whole bunch of different shows and the way I think about it. Yeah, it's like a complete circle, and it's like.
I mean, we literally live in cycles, bro. Like I say, we just bringing shit from here down here, bro. Because you gotta think, we got cycles from like from the highest cycles being, I guess, what you would call, I guess, the greatest cycle that we know to man is what they call the great year, and that's basically like that's the what is the great year? I don't wanna give y'all no misinformation. I believe it's cause I know it's one cycle where the sun it's the sun and you know what I'm saying, the rotation of Sirius, you know what I'm saying, how they come around to each other each year. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that's the great year. I think a great year is like every 20-some thousand years. I think that's when like a new zodiac sign arises on the what you call it, the horizon.
Yeah.
At the spring equinox. Mm-hmm. Like I say earlier, when I say we in the age of Aquarius. Yeah. That's because we're not necessarily in it yet because it's not to that point. But it'll probably be like the next. Maybe like 100 years or so when it's official. That's when Aquarius is gonna be rising on the horizon during the spring equinox, and that's how you determine what astrological age we in. We coming out of the age of Pisces. We've been in the age of Pisces for the last 2,000 years or so. Mm-hmm. And that's basically what that means is, you know what I'm saying, Pisces is the zodiac that's arising on the horizon during the spring equinox. Before that was the age of Aries, and before that was the age of Taurus, and so on. But it changes every like 20. So it changes every 20. I want to say like 27,000 years or so, something like that.
You're right on point because what I'm looking at right now is I'm gonna just read that just so people know. Say the term.
Oh yeah, we got Google.
Hey man, we got Google man here. Google man. Yeah. But it say the term "great year" has two major meanings. It is defined by scientific astronomy as the period of one complete cycle of the equinoxes around the ecliptic, whatever, or about 25,800 years. A more precise figure of 25,772 years is currently accepted. So, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what the fuck do that mean.
What I just told you.
The same, like just the different.
It like a new. Like, because the way we move, man, I don't want to get off in. I mean, I want to, but it's gonna be kind of difficult explaining that shit, breaking that shit down, because we got so many movements and shit going on. It's like when I be trying to break down astrology, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, all that shit. We got so many planetary movements and shit going on. It's gonna be kind of complex explaining this shit. But basically, it's when a new sign is arising on the damn, I keep forgetting the word. The horizon every on the spring equinox. Yeah. Because basically, we got the same signs, you know what I'm saying, during the same time every year basically, you know what I'm saying. We know Aries season is what March 21st through April whatever, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, we got Taurus season is from April 21st through May 28th or whatever, and then Gemini season. So basically with the great year, it's kind of like shifting. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like the way we rotating and, you know what I'm saying, all these planetary movements and shit is kind of like, it's constantly changing a little bit. It's kind of like offset. Yeah. Same way with the wobble of the earth, with the, you know what I'm saying, it's spinning on the axis. It's like our pole star changes every like 2,000 years or so. Yeah. Like our current pole star now is Polaris. That's the North Pole star. You know what I'm saying, what they call the North Star. And basically, like, that changes every like 2,000 years, because it's basically just the star that the Earth is facing north, what it's pointing to, the North Pole. But like, that's the way that shit work. But like, what I was getting at is the way that shit work. Like, we'll have like certain movements and cycles. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, when it work down, what we got after that, I guess you know what I'm saying, to what we know, the time that the Earth revolves around the sun, which is what 365 days. You know what I'm saying. After that is what we got months, which is the time that the moon takes to revolve around the Earth.
Okay.
And after that, we got weeks. You know what I'm saying, which is 7 days. So forth and so forth.
So that's how they break it down.
Right, and so forth and so forth. Then we got a day, which is 24 hours, which is the time that the Earth takes to make a full, you know what I'm saying, rotation or whatever. Mm-hmm. After that, we got hours, minutes, and seconds. So basically, what I was getting at with that, you know what I'm saying, that's how that shit works. It's like it's we moving in cycles at the end of the day. That's the point I was trying to make. Mm-hmm. It's like we're moving in cycles at the end of the day. So I can't even remember what we was talking about. What we was talking about? Why I started talking about that?
I forgot. I forgot.
Why we started talking about that? We was talking about cycles.
But I was. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about how like the human cycles, like as far as generations and how we evolve and get better.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the rise and the fall and all that shit.
Yeah, and so that's how it broke down into the different years and thousands, hundreds billion. I don't know how many years or whatever. But okay, so
so we basically living like that's what I was. Okay, that's the point I was making. We doing the same shit over and over again, bro. Yeah. And this, you know,
we think we're doing something new though.
Yeah.
And we are, I guess.
Yeah, we might be because we still moving through space at the end of the day. We moving through different locations of space, but it's like we like doing like the same cycles. Like it's like I guess take a rotation of this. You know what I'm saying, and just take this. Like this is still doing this at the end of the day. It's still making the same rotations, but it's moving. Exactly. You know what I'm saying. So it's like that.
So are we moving like farther off? Is the Earth like moving farther off into space, a different area of space, or is it still just staying in the same area?
I mean, the way they're trying to put it, according to science, space is constantly expanding. The universe is constantly expanding, right?
How?
Going off that theory, well, we talking about the Big Bang, the Big Bang theory and whatnot. How
the black holes and shit.
Everything started from a singularity and then it exploded. You know what I'm saying? And from there you had the creation of the universe and everything just kept expanding, I guess. So that's how I look at it. It was like a black hole basically, because that's how I believe like that was kind of like the creation of the universe. I feel like because when like a black hole is like when something is getting something getting sucked into a black hole is going somewhere. So that's my theory personally, how I believe the universe, you know what I'm saying, or the universe as we know it started, or what they call the Big Bang theory. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of like the other end of a black hole, you know what I'm saying, getting sucked in, and then from like the other end, it like created a rip, you know what I'm saying, into this universe.
I seen that video before.
What we call the Big Bang now, you know what I'm saying, and from there, it's like that shit, you know what I'm saying, like I say, it was a burst, and like I guess like that shit like still expanding now, so it's like,
we don't know what the fuck we in, bro.
Yeah.
We don't know what the hell
we in.
Not
really. Not for sure, anyway.
God damn. That should be... I don't know. This shit just blow my mind.